What's going on, love? Welcome back to Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. Like always, as you're coming into this space, I am sending you all of the good energy and the positive vibes that you may need at this time. If you're interested in booking a private session with me, if you're interested in following me on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, make sure you check out the description because all of my information will be there. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. These are going to be healing messages, empowering messages, messages that are going to be very necessary from this point forward. Not saying that the other ones wasn't, but I just want you to know you don't want to miss what's to come, okay? I will be posting a daily collective message, and then once a week I'm going to come and I'm going to do collective zodiac messages as well. So that's something that you can look forward to. Now, we're going to just pull, like I say, the collective energy of the day. I'll have this deck, which is the Thoth Tarot deck, and then I have the clarification deck in front of me. I also have the Oracle deck that we used last time, the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. So I may go into that. It all depends on where Spirit leads me. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, you know their hearts and you know their situations. Can you please give me the cards that we need in order for me to be able to deliver the message in a way for them to be able to receive it with an open mind and an open heart? Anything else that we need in this deck? Can you give us the cards that we need in this deck in order for me to be able to deliver and articulate the message best way possible? All right, I'm ready. Y'all ready? Is you ready for what? To jig. The underneath it all energy. The underneath it all energy is the Prince of Swords. Yes, this is the Prince of Swords. Okay? And this is the card. This card gives off the energy of do it. Like, do it. How many more wands you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 wands in the spread that we have on the table. But again, that Prince of Wands is just like, do it. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to put in the work. I'm ready to do what I need to do. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready. So listen, that's always a good thing. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Do you hear me? Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Do you hear me? It's pretty much like the energy of you knowing, like, I've been resting for too long. I've been resting for too long. You have all of these ideas or these nudges, right? You have these nudges that are that's telling you, like, do this, and we're gonna get into the rest of it. But it's time. The time is here. The time has come. The time is now. So it's like, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and do the damn thing, right? Now, going into the spread that we have on the table. Your first card is the 5 of Wands. Okay? This is the energy that tells me that you kind of battling with yourself. It's kind of like some internal conflict going on with you that needs to be dealt with. I really don't want to identify it as a fear. But when you're not moving forward and you're not doing what you know you want to do, even if it's just like the self-sabotaging, the root of that most times is some type of fear, whether it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, uncertainty or whatever it is. So it's like, dang, I want to, but I don't really know how, so I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? The energy that kind of keeps you stuck. However, is really showing up like a time for you to close that cycle. For you to close off that energy, because you know just as well as I know it's not serving you. It's not doing you no justice at this point. See, this is why I be wanting to have like personal readings going on, because I want to ask you, like, do you know who you are? Like, do you know yourself? And I'm not talking about who you have been conditioned to be, or who you gradually ended up becoming based on your experiences, your situations, your circumstances, your trauma, your childhood, your family, your friends, the occupation that you have, or whatever, the person you dealing with, or any of that. You was born for a reason. Everybody has a purpose. Have you started to discover yours? Have you started tapping in? These are things that you need to think about if you haven't. Like, I want you to start becoming more aware of you, who you are on a soul level, right? Spiritual development is very, very necessary, especially when you are setting goals for yourself and you trying to reach them. You want to know who you are, and you're going to have to tap into your inner child, but you're also going to have to learn how to trust your intuition. There is some resistance in that area, and this is why I'm asking those questions, and this is why I'm saying those things. Because with the Hierophant coming out in reverse, okay, it's like you're not really paying attention to your intuition, and it's speaking very loud. It's like you are suppressing your inner child when it's pulling at you. It's telling you, like, I need you up over here. I need you up in here. Can you come get me? Can you come get me? Your inner child is still inside of you. Just because you've grown older in age doesn't necessarily mean that those parts of you from your childhood have gone away. They just suppressed. And I'm not sure if you experience stuff like this, but do some of those memories from your childhood still pop up in your mind, whether they're good or bad, whether you think they're right or wrong, right? The things that are popping up and you're like, why do I keep on thinking about that? Those types of situations happen because it's some shit that you need to deal with on a soul level. Some things you need to still heal your inner child from. Soul work. Some people call it shadow work. It's all of the above, right? But you getting into that, you doing that is going to allow you to start, like, overcoming that 5 of Wands energy. This is the 6 of Wands. And it's like, okay, I'm coming up out of that 5 of Wands energy. I'm doing this shit. It wasn't as hard as I thought. Like, I could really do this. Yeah, you really can. You really can. You've already done some of the work because you where you are today. So if the situations that you've been through have not defeated you, right? You already got past some of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You've already overcome some of it. It's just certain things that you chose not to deal with that still need to be dealt with. And now is the time for you to go back into that. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm nervous, or yeah, I'm afraid, or yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I need to go handle this. I got some shit I need to go take care of. I'm going this way. Look at him. He's running right towards all the BS. He's with all the shit. Like, you know what? It is what it is. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to go and take care of what I need to go take care of. Let me take a couple steps back. So let me go back there so I can go deal with that, so that I can get into the space that I know I need to be in emotionally. You don't hear me. You hear me, but you don't hear me. You hear me, but I need you to feel me. We gonna say that. You hear me, but I need you to feel where I'm coming from. Okay? Now, your Queen of Wands is in reverse. So your Queen of Wands is showing up like you're not really paying attention, right? And with all due respect, I'm not being a B word when I say what I'm about to say. However, with this card coming out in reverse, right? It's like, don't be stupid. Like, don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know what's going on here. Look, you know more than you think you probably know. You know more than you think you know. And you know this. It's crazy for me to even say that, right? Spirit, that was crazy. You know more than you think you know, and you know this. Do with that what you will. Because that's not even something that I would personally say. Like, you know more than you think you know, and you know this. What? How does that even sound? It sounds crazy to me, so I can only imagine how it sounds to you. However, I need you to feel me, not just hear me. And obviously that was the message that they needed you to feel. Listen, when I say that there's action here, there's action here. Action that you take in, action that you need to take. It's like either you want it or you don't. Do you really want what you say you want in life? Do you really want to get into this place? Do you really want whatever it is you're trying to get? Because the only thing that's keeping you away from it is you not dealing with certain shit. Like allowing certain things to hold you back and keep you in a position of having this internal conflict with yourself. It's one thing when you tripping with somebody else. It's something totally different when you start tripping with your own self. For real. I done been there in that space. Listen, I trip with me the most. I don't even trip with other people. I be tripping with me. So I know what it's like. And listen, I can relate to you in that space, okay? Spirit, can we have the cards to clarify the 5 of Wands, please? You know what it is that we need. You know what it is that needs to be said. Can you please give me the cards that would allow me to articulate the message in the best way possible? What is that? But we knew that. So the 10 of this comes out initially for the 5 of Wands. Yes, see? Yeah, look, that internal conflict, we got to do something about that. I cannot make this up. This is that. Now, the energy that's clarifying the 5 of Wands is some dope energy. So, it's like, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me turn this silent. My bad. Now, it's like, okay. Let me slow down. You got the 10 of discs, you have the 9 of cups, and you have the Fool. Okay? So that financial security, that financial stability, all that good stuff that you want, that's going, like, it's just all the good energy and the happiness that comes with it. You just got to take that leap of faith. You just got to take that leap of faith. You just got to, like, this is that energy, like, I'm uncertain. I don't know what's in front of me. I don't know what's going to happen. But if you don't put forth the effort, or if you don't even try, right? If you don't try, how you ever going to find out? And then they're clearly saying, like, when you're trying something, don't just try it one time, and because it doesn't work out that first time, then you just done with it. Weigh your options. Figure out a way. You know, try different ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And the way that you're probably going about it is the more difficult way, and they're trying to give you a more simplified way, but you battling with yourself about it. Talk about having faith. Talk about trusting the process. Okay? Talk about trusting the process. And this is exactly why, okay, I get it. This is exactly why they was asking, like, do you know yourself? Do you know what your purpose is? And so on and so forth. And telling you to become more aware of you, like who you are on the soul level. It ain't got nothing to do with what's going on outside of you or who's present in your life or what's going on right now. All of this stuff is just a reflection of you. It's something that you need to see so that you can start tuning in and tapping in with yourself, your inner child, and your intuition. Spirit, can we have the cards to clarify the Hierophant in reverse? Listen, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. And it gets deep. Like, this is why doing readings and stuff gets so deep, because it's the soul work that needs to be done. So far, clarifying the Hierophant, we got the Lovers in reverse, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So now I can answer those questions for you based on these cards that then came out, right? Because with the Lover's card being in reverse, this is like the energy of like more acceptance of who you were, who you are, and who you're desiring to become, or who you working on becoming. Like, you really gotta love yourself on a soul level. This not some on the surface stuff. This is not just like maintaining yourself. This is not just, you know, what society tells us it's self-care or self-love. You really gotta love yourself. Love yourself enough to quit hanging around certain people who you know don't mean you well. Love yourself enough to not go back and forth with somebody because it messes up your aura. You get what I'm saying? Love yourself enough to have healthier eating habits. Love yourself enough to take a 30-minute walk. Love yourself enough to care about yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, sexually. I don't care. Your whole being, everything about you, you need to be showing yourself love. Listen. Even if you're in a situation, right? And I'm saying this because the Two of Swords in reverse is here. So it's like a situation to where you confused, where you battling with, is this right or wrong? Is this good or bad? Should I do this or that? Right? Trust yourself enough to make a decision. And know that mistakes don't happen, coincidences don't happen. Whatever decision you make, as you're moving forward, you'll figure out if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's not whether it's good or bad. It's, okay, I needed to become aware of this so that I could actually go after what it is that I desire to have. So anything in your life that you've experienced as far and you feel like it wasn't worth your time, it taught you something. It's not meant, or it wasn't meant to just take away from you on an emotional level. It was helping you become aware that relationship, that job, that conversation, like when you go into a situation, and if you feel like it's taking from you, right, it's really depleting you. Now you know, moving forward, that's not the type of friendships you want to have. Those ain't the type of relationships you want to be in. That's not the type of job you want to work at. That's not the type of you know what I'm saying? It's like, now you're aware, and you can start setting certain boundaries for yourself. You feel me? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Now I want to see what they saying. Don't be stupid about. Like, don't play dumb. Like, don't play dumb. Spirit, can we have the cards that clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse? Can we have the cards necessary to clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse? You know what it is that they need. Can you please give me another card? I don't know what that second card is, but that third card says it all. The third card said, oh, shoot. Sook it now. Listen. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in reverse, there is the Seven of Cups, there is the Five of Discs in reverse, and then there's the Tower. Okay? The Seven of Cups is merely talking about those emotions that I was just talking about. The ones that you don't like, the ones that you're trying to get rid of. They like, pay attention. Quit acting like you don't know the things or the people or the situations that put you in these low vibrational places and spaces. These low vibrational energies, right? Rid yourself of those. Stop worrying about, again, what other people are going to say, how other people are going to feel, how they're going to react and respond. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. Especially when you know at the beginning and at the end of the day that it's not your intention to be faulty. You understand what I'm saying? Your intention is to become better for yourself. So yeah, you're going to have to detach and disconnect from some people because everybody is not on the same path and they're not moving at the same pace as you are, and it is okay. It ain't even gotta be no bad blood. But you will have to possibly, right, come to that point where you're ready for whatever people gonna say. Because when you stop dealing with certain people, you're going to have those people like, oh, she just started acting funny out of nowhere. Okay, that's cool. Like I ain't tripping, ain't no beef. I was just on something different. Some people ain't gonna be able to accept that because they gonna feel like you're acting funny. They don't understand that you're trying to become better. Oh, she thinks she too good now. Oh, he think he better than everybody. Oh, he came from the same place we came from. Or she did this just like we did this, and now she thinks she better. That's not the case. I'm just trying to get better for myself. I ain't trying to compare myself to you, and I don't want you trying to compare me to you either. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's just certain things that you're gonna have to prepare yourself for it. Be ready for it, because the time is here now. Ain't no going back. Because once you know something, it's not like you can go back to not knowing. So once you become aware that you want better, you're not gonna just constantly keep on allowing yourself to sit in that space that you know is no longer conducive to who you're becoming. Your soul is pulling you like, okay, we ready for you to come now. What are you waiting on? And and when you put yourself in those positions to keep waiting, that's when the chaos and the confusion and all the shit that you don't want to happen, right? All the things you don't want to happen, it's like this. It's either you gonna go willingly or they gonna drag you to the other side. They gonna start. I'm not even gonna say they, right? You're going to start bringing these things into your reality. You're going to start bringing up these manifestations that you genuinely don't want to deal with. They've been showing you time and time again, leave this person alone, leave this person alone, leave this person alone. And because you don't want them to feel some type of way, you don't want to seem like the bad guy, you keep on dealing with that individual. Okay, now this individual finna burn you right in your face. And it's like, okay, now what you gonna do? You gonna keep on going back, or you gonna move forward? And it's gonna be some shit to probably hurt your feelings, to really make you feel some kind of way. And it's not to blame that other person. It's because they knew, spirit team, angels, ancestors, guides, they know this is something that has to happen in order for this person to be tired enough to remove themselves from this situation and move forward. We ain't even got to do all that. Y'all, I hear you. Like, I hear you. You know what? I done had people say shit like, I done had people say things like, God, I need you to come sit at the end of my bed. If you want me to understand this, I need you to put it right in my face. And even when it's right in their face, they still don't really be seeing it until it hurts. Until it hurts. So, with that being said, we're gonna leave this right here. You don't gotta wait until it hurts. You can see the bigger picture now. You can see the path now. Follow it. That is what I have for us today. Do with that message what you will. And until next time, enjoy yourself. Peace.